So I was laying in bed about to fall asleep and I decided to go on Twitter. As I scrolled through, I actually saw something that was really cool, and it's the fact that we get a free 10 pull in Genshin, thanks to them winning Best Mobile Game in Game Awards. I was watching Game Awards live, and they actually also showed a preview. Not a preview, but like a little clip or snippet of Yunjin, who is a character coming out in patch 2.4. So if you want to see that little clip, I have it actually posted as a video separately on my channel. It's only like a few seconds long, but damn, she is really, really pretty. So hope you check that out too. Anywho, just want to let you guys know how to earn the 1600 Primo Gems and what's currently going on in Genshin if you aren't fully aware. So first off, to earn the free 10 pull, you just need to log in every single day and check your mailbox from December 11th to December 14th. What makes this pretty unique is that the last time Genshin won at Game Awards, they gave us 600 Primo Gems. This time they're giving us 1600. It's 1,000 more than last time. And that's a pretty big deal because it shows them taking a step forward in a direction where they're a lot more giving than they used to be. And it makes me wonder, is that because of the competition we see arising all of a sudden? Now, the surge in competition is not just from one or two games, but from a plethora of games. And the two that I really want to point out here is Tower of Fantasy, or also referred to as Phantom Tower, and Blue Protocol. Personally, as like people tell me that I'm a MiHoYo fanatic or fangirl, but if there's a company that I actually fangirl for, it is 100% Bandai Namco. I've been working with Bandai Namco for a long time when it came to commentary and working within their esports scene. I even did an online series teaching how to play some of their games officially, which was really cool. And I am in love with the company. They're coming out with a game called Blue Protocol, which is an MMORPG, which it doesn't really fall under the gacha game category, but I'm gonna be real, it looks absolutely incredible. And it's gonna spark some competition for Genshin, that's for sure. On top of that, we have Tower of Fantasy, which I made a video about like me not really liking the game. Not so much for its gameplay purposes, because I think it looks like a fun game. But I don't appreciate when trailers are put out lazily and aren't reviewed properly. So it used an asset from a different game in their own trailer, and I try to make the distinction that I don't care if games have similar mechanics. Like, listen, y'all could use the exact same mechanics for 30 years going. I really couldn't care less. Games always take from each other, and even art does as well. Not my issue. My issue is that the trailer took something from a different game in their own trailer for a game, which is weird, which they apologized for. Anywho, besides all of that stuff, is that finally Genshin's getting competition, and that creates a really, really healthy market. So regardless if I like a game or not, I think it's great for it to have competition and for Genshin to finally feel a little bit of pressure that helps companies really take their next drive and really advance forward instead of just capitalizing on the market. And to the next part, we also have Arataki's weapon being shown here, which is the Redhorn. Redhorn is a claymore that is a defense-based claymore, but its main stat is also crit damage. Now, the thing about this having increased defense as well as increased percent of defense means that we're going to be working with an insanely amplified weapon, because if you grind out Husk, the defense artifact, you can stack so much defense that it is insane. And then you pair that with like a Goru in your comp, it's just making for a hard-hitting pretty boy. So it is pretty exciting to see this weapon come out. As for its use for other characters, it's got some use here and there. It's kind of like the same concept of Beto's like sword, right? Like the Cinnabar, I think it was, where it's a defense sword, so it's kind of weird for anyone else to really use it. But the option's still there technically. I think that when it comes to Redhorn, if you aren't gonna roll for this weapon, I'll have to think more thoroughly about how we could make better builds with alternate weapons, but I would not like to theory craft yet until I get more information first. So usually I like to get my hands on a character before I start making guides. But if you want Arataki guides, make sure to stick around as well. I'll try to do a free to play friendly guide and a pay to win guide as well to help out people in general. because I love numbers. All right, and part 3. We have some free stuff just going on in general. The Prime Gaming Bundle, which is coming over Genshin Impact. It's already out right now. And make sure you claim it on Amazon Prime. Usually once every few months, Genshin puts out like free, like large resins and stuff for you guys to use, which is pretty great. So make sure to go collect those. Very important to do, especially if it's for free. And also, we have the Arataki. We have the Arataki web event. Let the Arataki gang show begin, which you can play online. Just like a lot of their other web events, it's pretty broken, and for some reason takes way too many resources on your CPU if you're running it on your computer. But it's a really cute event, so I recommend you guys checking it out and giving it a shot. That's basically it for the main Genshin updates. I look forward to talking more about what's coming up for Genshin with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the description, or if there's a topic you want me to cover in general, let me know as well, or feel free to tag me on Twitter at AliciaXLife_. I kind of wanted to make a response video about my Tower of Fantasy video to kind of talk about what happened in the aftermath of that video, but I feel like I'll save that for a different one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later, my dudes.